Engineer Joel Samuels. Walk good. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting. You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
5 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. We are alive and well. And for that, we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9 on your FM dial, we appreciate your company there. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with a number 2 beside that. Go on over there and subscribe if you have not done so already. Click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we go live and whenever we post a video. And I want to tell you that we go live for most of our shows. So if you want to see while you listen, then join us on YouTube. I want to say good morning to all the YouTubers who join us in the chat on a daily basis. Juliet Sanchez, good morning to you. Merlene Russell, top of the morning to you as well. Hermine, good morning. Errol Townsend, top of the morning to you, Sir Errol. Donna Johnson, good morning to you as well. Sonia Hutton, Rupert Wilson, good morning, guys. Good morning. Sasha Holiday, good morning to you. It's a holiday. Yes, it's a holiday. It's summer. Rohan Stadhard, good morning to you as well. Who else is there? Creative Games, good morning. Shauna Brown, Rider 40. Marigold, good morning to you. Marvelous Marvin, Jacqueline Brown, Corrine, and all the others over there on YouTube. Big up on yourself every time. If you're listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, good morning to you. And those on our website, the Listen Now option there. Top of the morning to you as well. Thank you so much for joining us on the different platforms. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. I'm also live on TikTok. Have been out of the TikTok game for a while, but I restarted yesterday. So big up all of the peeps over there on TikTok. Teacher Danisha, thank you for the likes. Big up yourself. All right, this morning, it's a Tuesday morning. You know, on Tuesdays, we usually have some time to take your calls. So if you have any consumer-related matters here, you can give us a call. Let's see if we can hear you out, and then let's see how best we can work through it and find a solution for you, or put you on to those who may be better able to assist you. So the numbers to call 876-630-9371. There's also 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. Just before we go to the phone lines, I have I wouldn't say concerns just yet. I wouldn't categorize them as concerns. Just some questions re the Solidarity Program. Several persons have reached out to me since the announcement was made, since the launch ceremony about the program, And some of those persons have been saying that they have gone to their members of parliament and they're being told that the program isn't ready yet. It isn't, they aren't ready to take names or whatever yet. So just seeking some clarity on the Solidarity Program. And for those who don't know, the Solidarity Program is that program that was launched, I think it was about last week or 2 weeks ago, where the government is giving back $20,000 to some vulnerable Jamaicans who, especially those who did not benefit from the tax. I keep forgetting the name of the program. the recent tax give back. I'll soon tell you the proper name of that program. Every time I'm to say it, I forget it. The reverse income tax credit program is what it's officially called. So especially for those Jamaicans who did not benefit from that, the government is giving $20,000, a $20,000 grant to those who, especially older Jamaicans who aren't benefiting from any government aid, any pension, any of that, or you're not on PATH or any of those social assistance programs. And for young people who are not in school, not training, and are not working, there's money to give back to those as well, or to give to those as well. And if you are living with a disability as well, I believe there's a category for those persons as well. However, the questions I have at the moment is the sign up. How do you ensure that if you are eligible to receive this payment, you get on? Persons have been reaching out to say that they are going to their members of parliament, but they're being told it's not ready yet. So when is the official start time? And when can persons officially go to say, I want to benefit from the Solidarity Program? Just some questions there for the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. So that persons can just have clarity as to when it's officially starting, when they can officially sign up. All right, let's go to the phone lines now. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, man.
Good
Hello?
morning. Yes, good morning.
Good. Man, how are you today, man?
I am good.
That thing that you was just reading a while ago. Oh,
The line. We have been having some issues with
no,
our.
you hear me? You
No,
hear me?
it's not clear. It's not clear. And I just want to tell our listeners that we have been having some issues with our phone lines since yesterday. Some of the callers come through clearly, but others are not sure what the problem is. But hello?
Yes, Miss Bantan.
Yes, go ahead. Let's see if we can hear you.
Yeah. You hear me good now?
Yes, go ahead.
No, I was asking you that thing, that script that you was just reading. Who did it? You don't get it?
The script that
One broke out, man.
No, what I didn't hear you. To be honest, I didn't hear
No,
what
I
you
said
said.
the script that you was just reading.
I wasn't reading a script, you know.
No, well, whatever you call it, with the granting.
Yes, the thing that I was talking about. Yes.
Yes, I was asking you who did it.
Well, it's a product of the current government.
One broke out, man. One broke out. Not two, not three.
All right. Yes.
Anyway, Miss Bantan, flow is a headache.
What's the headache?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I know. Something to them, Miss Bantan.
What's the exact problem you're having?
You see, the internet issue. Sometimes you all up on your phone and make a call, one recording coming, telling you, say, this number that you're calling is temporary. Which not never so.
As in you've already gotten through to the person?
No, you try to call the person.
Okay.
So, I don't know if Mr. Vaz can do the same thing where the red card where JPS out to get, you know. I don't know if Flo can get a red card, you know.
So all right. So I don't know if you've heard me since we've had an influx of calls reflow, and I've said it before that I have spoken to representatives from the communication team at Flow, and they are committing to, when these issues come to the fore, that they they try their best to solve the problems. So you're having a specific challenge with your internet and your connectivity is not is it internet, or what is your exact problem? Let me try to find that out first.
Not working.
It's not working. What kind of internet are you talking about? Mobile internet, or you have a modem at home and you pay for internet service?
Yeah.
Which one?
But the straight thing when them run to your house.
Pardon?
The line that I run to your house.
Okay, so you have a modem at home and you pay for internet.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're saying
So
it's not working? What do you mean when you say it's not working?
You know, say fluctuate in and out.
Okay, so the service is not, the connection is not strong.
In and out. Yeah, in and out.
Okay, so you're having issues with your fluctuation in your internet connection. All right, what I'm going to ask you to do is stay on the line, give Michelle your information. We'll give it to Flo and ensure that they are able to assist you with your fluctuating internet service. All right?
Before me go still, I just want to say condolence to that lady that died in the crash down by Chilani there. Somebody that I know very well.
Condolences to her family, yes.
Yeah, condolences to the family and the little 15-year-old daughter that died and left. Mother and father died in a one crash.
All right, thank you so much for using the opportunity to do that. Condolences to that family indeed. All right, so stay on the line, Chris, and let Michelle take your information. We'll give it to Flo. Hopefully they can find out what's the issue in your area. All right? All right, we're going to take a break now. When we come back from the break, you'll hear Inside Customs. And after that, we should have some time to take your calls.
In Jamaica, your rights are protected by our Constitution. From the right to education to freedom of expression, every citizen deserves respect and dignity. But remember, with rights come responsibilities. Let's uplift and respect each other and stand against injustice. Together, we can make Jamaica a better place for ourselves and future generations. Know your rights. Embrace your responsibilities. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
You want to win? Then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the Wanna Bet Just Bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one Just Bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58. Of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Forget ordinary, think Liqui-Moly. Get a 15% discount on all Liqui-Moly oils and additives from April 25th to July 30th at all Burt's Auto Parts locations. Buy 4 or more Liqui-Moly engine oils or 4 transmission oils, you get a free LM40 all-purpose cleaner. But hurry up, the offer runs while stocks last and conditions apply. Forget ordinary, think Liqui-Moly. And remember, it hurts if you don't check Burt's.
Attention registered voters! Remember to collect your renewed voter ID card before the upcoming general election. If you registered to vote in 2016 or after and did not get your new ID card, it may have been automatically renewed. Simply visit your EOJ constituency office to collect your voter ID card. Contact the Electoral Office of Jamaica at 888-991-VOTE or 922-0425-9 for more information.
Body Essentials Surgical Skin Center offers expert medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology services. Our licensed professionals provide treatment ranging from acne and wound care to laser therapy, Botox, and body contouring. We are now opened in Mandeville at 5B Bloomfield Close. Give us a call at 876-755-5050 and in Kingston at 40 Shortwood Road. Call 876-755-5555.
Start the school year healthy and ready. Bring the kids to the Nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair for vision and dental checks, blood pressure and blood sugar tests, and even immunization support. It's peace of mind for parents and a confident start for students. Join Team Revolution on Saturday, July 26th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. Don't miss the nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair.
Welcome to Inside Customs, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, country above self.
Welcome again to Inside Customs here on Nationwide 90 FM, a product of NNN and the Jamaica Customs Agency, JCA, highlighting the work of the Customs Agency and its partners and collaborators as they go about the very important business of attracting revenue for the country. This episode sees me speaking with Kelly Dawn Hamilton. She's the Chief Executive Officer of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, and she is here live on Living Color. Hello, Kelly.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
We met in was it Westmoreland?
We met in Westmoreland, we met at Expo, we met at
yes,
many different places.
There you go. We've been talking. Is the good
yes.
Thing. All right. So, Kelly, this morning we're going to talk about the work of the authority you lead, the very important work that it does, and of course the facilitating environment that it does its work in. But in case some people came in late and don't know when the authority was founded, when it started operating and what it does, introduce them to the authority you lead.
The Special Economic Zone Authority was established in 2016 with the passage of the Special Economic Zone Act. But let's break it down practically. Jamaica had free zones from about the 1970s, and this regime is an upgrade to that because of what was happening with our international obligations with the OECD and the WTO. We had to move to a regime that was more modern, that had more structure and strictures, and that is how we came to having the Special Economic Zone Authority. And the act was passed in 2016. And really, the SEZ regime is a key component of Jamaica's national economic growth strategy. And what it does is that it provides a structured, incentive-driven environment for local and international businesses to operate. We provide regulatory support and trade facilitation. And so we oversee that space. So we're one authority that we do both regulating and, of course, facilitating. So currently we have 114 companies registered as special economic zones, and they are located across over approximately 202 locations across the island. And we have companies represented in the areas of agro-processing, manufacturing, business process outsourcing, or the global digital services sector. And we're definitely seeing an uptick in logistics and the demand for warehouse spaces in the country. As you know, our geographic position suits us perfectly as the entry point into South America, North America. I mean, from the days of the pirates, we have been that ideal location, and nothing has changed based on our geography. And so we continue to take advantage of the opportunity that presents.
Yes, take advantage, exploit, in the good sense in this regard. So here's the thing then. For persons or for entities that invest in the Special Economic Zone regime, what opportunities abound for them? And I say abound because I know that we've been told that there are plenty of opportunities. So I'm playing with the theme and going along with the idea that investors in the Special Economic Zone regime open up a portal to many, many opportunities. Give me some of those.
So the Special Economic Zone regime provides incentives, and we do fiscal and non-fiscal. Now, the fiscal incentives, we have three headline incentives. The first is that companies in the SEZ pay a lower corporate income tax rate. So in the SEZ, you're paying 50% of what you would pay in the domestic economy. In the SEZ, your corporate income tax rate is as low as 7.75%. The headline rate that you will pay is 12.5%. And usually people ask, how do I get it to move down? And that is a function of the application of your promotional tax credit. So in layman's terms, what that means is if you're filing your employee taxes on time, if you're doing research and development, you can apply those credits towards your tax liability, and that reduces the cost that you'll have to pay. And that is how you move even further down from that 50% of what you pay in the regular economy. So from that 12.5% down to 7.75. Additionally, companies operating in the SEZ don't pay duties on items that they import for use in their zones, and companies don't pay GCT on goods and services that they purchase for use in their zones. Of course, we also have capital allowance, depreciation, and other benefits that clients have access to under the SEZ. But these are our headline incentives. Additionally and importantly, for a developer, so you have different types of special economic zones classification.
Yes.
So you have the developer, single entity developer, and those are they have the same type of incentives and structure, and you have the occupant. So the developer is the landholder. The developer is a person or the company that has land that says, I'm going to create purpose-built space for you to come in and and operate your factory or whatever facility you have. For the developer, again, they don't pay duty, they don't pay GCT, but their corporate income tax on their rental income is 0%. So in effect, they're paying no corporate income tax because the only thing a developer is doing is renting space. So that is a major incentive for companies and to create purpose-built space. I don't know if you remember a time when we didn't necessarily have specific BPO-built space when we just started that industry.
Not so long ago, you know.
Not so long ago at all, exactly. Yeah. And now we have quite a few spaces purpose-built. People took advantage of the opportunity. And that is the type of opportunity that we're bringing into spaces such as manufacturing, agro-processing. Same principle. We need more warehouse space. SEZ is a perfect opportunity for companies to build out, create that opportunity for other entities to come in and operate.
So I'm hearing you talk and I'm wondering to myself, okay, well, clearly it's not a place for any and every business, because especially those businesses that you can find one in every community, especially the ones that are turning residential communities into other kind of spaces, other kind of descriptions. There must be a certain type, if not a certain type, certain types of businesses that an SEZ would play host to. What are some of those?
So SEZ companies, first you have to be a company limited by shares and incorporated here in Jamaica through the company's office. In terms of the sectors of opportunity, we have what we call a negative list. So companies that operate or sectors that we don't allow to get SEZ benefits include tourism, mining, bauxite, utilities, real estate companies, and we're talking about companies now that sell that have agents that do real estate selling. And let me stick a pin in that because I want to come back to that one, right? Now, companies that operate in these spaces, people ask why can't they benefit from SEZ? Because they have other incentives, right? So companies who are also doing retail can benefit from SEZ as well. Everything else can.
Yes.
So that is a good thing about SEZ. You know, we're very clear in terms of the sectors of operation. Now, in terms of the eligibility requirements for a developer coming in, you have to have issued and paid up share capital of $1.5 million US. Company also has to, as I said, be incorporated. We go through a due diligence process. So we engage with our stakeholders across the government that undertakes this kind of due diligence. As you imagine, we are issuing an incentive.
Yes.
And, you know, a customs agency, for example, and tax admin are two of our very, very key partners.
Yes.
Custom is critical to what the Special Economic Zone Authority does. So in terms of eligibility for occupants now, and the occupants are the companies that would sit in the spaces developed by our developer. The occupant has to have issued and paid up share capital of $25,000 US in the first year and indicate capital expenditure of $50,000 within the first year as well, and this is US dollars.
And so, as we come to, I'm going to have to invite you back next week, Kelly, to finish this, because we've only scratched the surface, and we will do justice by our listeners to give them more. The SEZ space, you know how developing countries are. Okay, so people hear about the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority and the Special Economic Zone and think that, okay, so what I need to do to get in is I need to lobby the minister in charge or lobby the government directly, and I get in because that's the way to matriculate to the SEZ. Is this correct? Or
Not at all.
Yes.
I mean, the process is you come through the authority, you apply, we take you through the process. It's very clear in terms of who we can allow in and who we can't. Where we like to sit with our clients is where we're working through the structure to ensure that it meets the requirement of SEZ. As we know, no two business operates the same.
Yes.
And this is why we say to our clients, come to us early. Come to us so we can have a conversation that allows us to understand what it is you're trying to accomplish, how you're trying to accomplish it, and we can guide. Customs is one of our key partners that starts at the beginning of the process with us and our clients. For that very reason, we want to be in a position where we don't send people down a rabbit hole, but we help and handhold and facilitate. I said earlier, we regulate and we facilitate, and this is a part of the facilitation that we do.
Excellent. Kelly Don Hamilton is the CEO of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority. And fret not, she'll be back next week. This has been Inside Customs.
That was Inside Customs, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, country above self.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is...
It's 9:30.
Outperform, outlast, with top performance, Chakama, reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electricians. Pan select tools, free parts and free repairs. 3 parts, free repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61114. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
From visas to green cards, the Consular Queen at Barrett Immigration is your trusted guide for all things U.S. immigration. As a premier immigration consulting firm, we help reunite families and resolve your toughest immigration issues with care, speed, and affordability. Call now at 470-593-8448. That's 470-593-8448. Barrett Immigration, where the Consular Queen helps you unite families and change lives.
Back to school doesn't have to break the bank. Swap instead of shop. Join Nationwide 90 FM at our back to school fair on Saturday, July 26 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park in the western city of Montego Bay. Bring those books your kids no longer need and swap them for ones they do. Plus, enjoy fun activities, entertainment, and meet your favorite Nationwide personalities. It's all happening in St. James on Saturday, July 26 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park. See you there.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Norige Banton, and we are taking your calls inside the Consumer Hour this morning. The numbers to call, 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4 and 618-8255. So if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call and let's see how we can work through it or put you on to those who may be better able to assist you. Errol, good morning.
Hi, Nora. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Not too bad, sir.
Good.
You know, Nora, I figure you might find this strange, but, you know, I don't really have a problem with flow per se, you know.
Yeah? That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's not, you know, the service around here is not so bad.
Good.
But my problem is, you know, when them thief the cable, cut down the cable, and it goes away for say about 5 days or a month or so.
Yeah.
It's difficult for them, so I understand that.
Yeah.
But my problem with them now, them have this machine here that when you are trying to get through to them, the machine is carry around the Mayberry bush. And I say, are you a Flow customer? Are you a this? And all of them things there. And it's annoying. And the most annoying thing, the machine is asking you, can I send you a WhatsApp message? No, if you don't have no internet, how you gonna get the WhatsApp message to talk to the Flow agent? Why them don't take down that thing?
Errol, you're not the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and I could go on for a while, person who has called about this AI automated response system that Flow has. And I can only allow you, the Flow customers, to call and hear your concerns and hope that Flow will be listening, take these concerns as they are, and do something about the system. Because customers, it just doesn't work for customers. They are growing frustration with this thing. It's go I mean, no.
Yeah, I tell you, yesterday evening I was trying to get you to them. And I'm a churchman, and it must have somebody take that machine,
Oh God!
But, if I wasn't persistent, and it asks you now, do you want to speak to an agent? Or when I say speak to an agent, the machine not here.
Don't understand.
So I have to repeat it over and over. Jesus,
I tell you, I had a reason to use it as well, Errol. And I tell you what worked for me, and if you have reason to use it again, you can try it. You have to twang. You have to use an accent.
Oh my God.
For it to understand. I tell you, when they were asking me if I'm a prepaid customer, or if postpaid customer, I should say 1. If I'm a prepaid customer, I should say 2. And I said 2, and it wasn't getting what I was saying. And I said 2 about 5 times, and it never understand. And then I said 2, and then it picked up. So you have to put on an accent for it to understand what you're saying, and then it may work for you.
Damn, no, sir.
Yeah.
No, man. Them take it down, man.
I've spoken about it several times, Errol, and I've said that while we understand that this is the direction that we've been, and I feel like a broken record now, while this is the direction that we are going in, and AI is a part of our systems, it will become. You have to do it in phases that will work with your customer base. You can't just braps to something so. No, it now understand when nobody else say everybody frustrated and I fling down them phone. It's not working. So you have to go either train it to understand the patois or train it to understand a clear Jamaican accent. But it is not working. But I don't know why it going to take for Flow fix the system.
My goodness me. Now it took me about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
To speak to a live agent.
Counterproductive.
Yes, man, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine some poor elderly people when I understand?
Exactly my point. Exactly.
My God. No,
and
man.
then you go send them over to WhatsApp now, and them worse not understand what going over there. So, if them even get the WhatsApp message, if internet is not the problem that they're asking about, because if internet is the problem, how you gonna offer me WhatsApp message when me not have no internet?
Thank you, my dear. You see what I'm talking about? Oh, you're going to send me WhatsApp message and I don't have any internet.
I don't know.
I'm calling about the internet to be straightened out. Because I was calling the agent to tell them I have not get back my internet service as yet.
But I hope
and the machine is going to ask me,
if you want
can I
WhatsApp
send you a WhatsApp message or do you want to speak to a live agent?
Yeah.
And I said, live agent. And it take about a minute before to come back again. Do you want to speak to a live agent?
Never understand what you said before.
No, man. You have to take it down, man.
But
nonsense.
But
come on, no, I'm not telling you. Come on, cut my wolf about one and tell it.
Boy, it a cause if it almost sinny, man. But I hope the internet is back now, though. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
you know?
good.
Yeah. I managed to hang on, and I was so persistent that after about 45 minutes, it came to one of them.
Okay.
With this whole heap of nice, you know, in the background.
Yeah.
And you have a whole lot. Jeez. I was so happy when I hear the person come on and say hello.
When you spoke to an actual person, eh?
Yes. That's how I get back it.
All right,
Christ,
Errol,
man.
thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
And I hope as Flo hears the complaints that they will work it out. Yeah, man. Thank
Tell
you.
them to take it down, man. Jeez. All right, thank you.
All right, adjust it. Wesley, good morning.
Morning, Nora.
Good morning.
May I help you? I laugh. Nora, me wonder about that thing all the time, you know. And when them send it to WhatsApp, you know, man, and you start message them, you know. If you do have data or anything, and you message them, sometimes wait over an hour before anybody responds to you.
Somebody answer you, yeah. Sometimes it
you
takes
reach
a while.
out and the agent, they them only tell you thanks and tell you who your agent is today. And then you have to sometimes messaging them, are you still there?
You're lucky. Them not say thank you so much for reaching out and close it out if you take too long for answer. Cause you could have put on the phone and say them are gonna take long. Then them answer. You not say nothing and then them just say, well, thanks for reaching out. Clearly the problem solved. Yeah.
It's sickening, man. Anyway, I know that I call about this morning, Nora. I call on behalf of one of my friends.
Yeah.
A senior citizen. The gentleman is 76 years old now. He used to travel on the farm work program. Started traveling from in the 70s. And the last time he traveled was 2003 based on the card that he showed me. Right, they weren't using passport at the time. They're using cards to travel. Now this man is 76 years old and he's wondering if he is entitled to a pension because he work and he used to collect money when he come home each year, right? But then from he start work, he no get no pension and he show up all the time and nothing. So I wonder, you know, if Ministry of Labour can do anything.
I'm not familiar with how payment through the farm work program is done, but is it that some of that money automatically goes towards NIS, or is it that he would have had to be paying that making his contributions over time? I am gonna be very honest with you. I'm not sure how that works for those who go on the farm work program, so I wouldn't be able to advise. However, if he is not entitled to NIS pension, he may be eligible for the social pension program. So what do you know if he was contributing out of his I don't know, salary or whatever he got from the farmer program towards NIS pension?
That I need to find out from him now, Laura, and get back to you. Because what happened is each year that he come down, he used to go and collect money. I think of Ochi Racing, go and collect money that they save for him.
Oh, okay.
So if he was collecting yearly, I'm wondering what
if there was anything out of it.
Right, how they would have sent that the money cover Jamaica that thing could have collect.
Okay.
Right, so this is it now. We have to get some more information from him with this.
Yeah.
But if not get none. Anyway, me introduce him to the social thing that's going on now.
The solidarity program.
Right. Yes. Tell them to go to the MP's office. But it's just concerned about this if he's entitled to a pension, you know. So I just raise it with you that you could maybe find out from the ministry for him.
Sure, but ask him though if he knows if there were any if there was any contribution being made on his behalf, and even after this one-time payment, if he eventually is successful with the solidarity program, please ensure that he signs up for the social pension program, because if he was not contributing contributing to the NIS program, NIS pension, then he should be eligible to be to get payments or benefits from the social pension program. All right?
Right. Thank you for that, Nora. I didn't even remember to tell you about that one.
Yes. So,
right.
Yeah, man. So you can so a couple things to get from him. Find out if he knows if he was contributing to NIS from his payments from the farm work program, and if not, he can sign up for the social pension program.
Thank you for that, Nora.
Yeah, man. No problem.
I'll get back to you with info when I get it, all right?
All right. Thank you so much.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
man.
Good.
All right. We are up on the break, so we'll take the break. When we come back, we'll take more of your calls.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:45.
Corian Solid Surface, so versatile and beautiful. It's non-porous, no sealing necessary, renewable and repairable, so easy to clean and maintain, and can be thermoformed into any shape. Choose Corian, the #1 solid surface in the world, when you want beauty and the best for your countertop. Visit Home International Limited, located at 104 Constance Ring Road. Telephone 755-1970
or 276-6448.
Are you looking to drive sales and build brand visibility this summer? Be a vendor at the Nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair on Saturday, July 26th at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. Families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth will be out in full force. And you should be too. Call us at 876-630-1210. Or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com to secure your spot. Let's put your brand where it matters, on the ground.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. We are taking your calls this morning for the remainder of the program, which is just about 10 minutes or so. So if you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. Remember the numbers to call, 876-630-9371. That goes up to 4, and 618-8255. And just some more information based on the last call we received before the break. We just got a call from someone with some experience in the farm work program, and they told us that it is a fact that there are an NIS contribution is made it's taken out of your money received from the farm work program, your pay received from the farm work program. So NIS contributions are made. So it is up to now this gentleman to go and start that process at the parish office, wherever he is, to say that he's now retired and he wants to start that process where he starts receiving his government pension. So Wesley, if you're still listening, there were NIS contributions being made out of his payment from the farm work program. So please tell the gentleman that he needs to go to the parish office and start that process where he will now receive his monthly pension. All right, good. So let's go back to the phone lines now. Remember the numbers to call, 876-630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. In the YouTube chat, I'm seeing here a call for help. Garbage collection in 2 East Greater Portmore about 3 weeks now. Please help. So NSWMA if you are listening, the residents of 2 East in Greater Portmore, they're saying there has been no garbage collection in the area for about 3 weeks now. And they're asking for some help. The garbage is piling up, and with the summer heat upon the garbage, it's not a good thing. Garbage pile up is not a good thing in general, but heat upon top of garbage is recipe for disaster. So NSWMA, the residents of 2 East in Greater Portmore, they're asking for some help where the garbage collection is concerned. They're saying 3 weeks has passed and there has been no collection in the area. The NSWMA is quite responsive. Their head, Mr. Audley Gordon, is a man who jumps on when these concerns are raised. So I have no doubt that this issue may be resolved soon. So 2 East in Greater Portmore, NSWMA, no collection for 3 weeks now. Robbie, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Nora. How are you?
I am not too bad. How are you?
Well, I'm not too bad too. I'm trying to hold on there, but I give him thanks still.
Good.
Yeah, all right, Miss Noah. What the cost for the taxi fare around Kingston and St. Andrew?
There are different fares, Which route are you referring to?
Well, I'm referring to the Papine, Half a Tree, Mullines, and Brainy Park to Half a Tree.
Whoa, what will leap a different route that now?
But they're all one price for those routes.
You sure?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Well, the Transport Authority,
I used to travel on the route and I used to pay the fare, and I know.
Okay.
It's
So
150 I normally pay, and I don't get government announcing them one new fare. But these people charging 180 for months now, like them come out and say, not like that. And I see these Transport Authority every day in Half a Tree, and they do nothing about it.
well, according to the Transport Authority's website, the only routes I'm seeing where 180 is the official fare is Essex to Stony Hill, Cypress Hall to Chancery, Freetown to Lawrence Tavern. And the only other fare that is above any of that is Mount Industry to Lawrence Tavern, which is $210. So boy. I don't know. And the difficulty with it is it's the amount of these taxis that are charging the 180. I
can tell you, if you go to Papine, right, if you go to Half a Tree right now, I want you I know your station always been investigating. I want you to just go down there one day. But the man have right up in them taxi to
Yeah, I'm aware. But the point I'm making is the enforcement or the personnel on the road to carry out enforcement compared to the number of them doing the illegal fare, it no match up. So you catch one and two of them, but it doesn't move the needle compared to the other hundreds charging the 180.
I agree with you. You can't tell me if the Transport Authority can show me 10 that they charge.
Well, true.
That's the problem we have in Jamaica.
Yeah, true.
What we have is paying people for doing work that they're not doing or not. And that's why we have so much crime and violence, and so we just have to curb the crime and violence. We need the indiscipline. We need to get to that now.
But the thing is for the Transport Authority is to prove that they're charging 180. Them have to go undercover now and go sit down in a semi-taxi them.
What wrong with that, Miss?
No, I'm not saying anything is wrong with it. I'm just saying this is what they're gonna have to do. These are ways. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. Don't get me wrong. I'm agreeing with you. But I'm just saying that the Transport Authority is gonna have to do much more than they are doing now to curb this problem.
We have too much technology in Jamaica right now to prove that, man. We have too much, man, for people that sit down and people that do as them like.
Yeah. There is a mechanism in place though to report report operators who are charging illegal fares. There is a number. There is a number.
I said the man might give you a ticket, you know.
I notice you don't take me on. I notice you don't take me on that number. I notice you don't even follow me up to say what's the number.
You know why I don't take you on the number?
Why?
They get paying people to do them job. We don't supposed to do people job.
No, but they are asking you, the passengers, to assist them with finding these persons who are charging. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Just like how you have police. Remember, police can't go out there and see all of the crime. Them, you know, police have a number for you to call, no so? Yeah.
The police different from the transport authority. They're not doing a thing. They're not doing nothing at all. And that's the problem with the government. The people are getting paid to do the job in all the ministries, and they're not. You can't. If you go there and try to prove what the work they've done, you cannot prove it.
And I'm not saying no, you know, but I'm saying, are you willing to utilize this
Yeah, man, I'm willing to use the number. I'm willing to call you. Yeah, I'm willing to call. I feel like when I call, you know, I will call the number just.
All right. The number is 551-8196.
Oh, come again.
551.
Yeah.
8196.
Okay.
And I use this opportunity to join the call for the Transport Authority to enforce the correct fares, because it is true. There is a correct fare and every taxi out there are overcharged. Nobody now collect 150 and 130 as the Transport Authority is stipulating. Nobody is collecting no 120 fare.
Listen, if the public did stand up and say, you know, people, I hear almost dead man or injured man out there, I tell you, because I'm going to taxi already, and give the man 150, and we am doing it, so get a shake, like you want to shake it out of my pocket.
Yeah.
And have all the rights in the world to charge me 180.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah. We have another caller I want to get through, so Robbie, so thank you so much for calling though. Margaret, good morning.
And my name is Margaret Brooks Cohen. I am having a challenge with Sagicor. My husband, he did a surgery in February, a heart surgery at the Heart Institute, and I've submitted my claim forms and everything, but I'm still experiencing a challenge getting the claim, getting Sagicor to pay out.
What is the challenge that you're having?
They have requested some documents, and I have submitted.
Yes.
I've left work because I'm a classroom teacher, and I've been paying since 2016. And I've been to Kingston on 3 occasions, back and forth, and still not getting anywhere.
Since you've
Sorry, go ahead.
Since you've submitted the documents they've requested, what has been done?
Well, they had requested bank statements on my account, and I have submitted receipts and all of that. And they have also requested documents from the Heart Institute in Kingston.
Yes.
And I have also submitted. And now it's still being drawn out. Every time you go there, they're still requesting something else.
How long ago was the surgery done?
It was done on the 20th of February.
February 20. And you've submitted all the documents requested.
Yes.
And Sagicor, what? They're still requesting more documents, or you're just not hearing from them?
Well, I had corresponded with the in Manchester, because I'm in the Manchester area.
Right.
The Kingston office is still asking for statement for the payment made to the Heart Foundation.
Statements which you've already submitted?
I submitted the receipt and everything.
Wow. All right. Stay on the line. We don't usually get Sagicor complaints often, and when they do come, they are quite responsive. So I'm going to ask you to stay on the line, give Michelle your information, and we will hand this over to Sagicor. Hopefully they can look into it and see what the holdup is, and get those claims sorted out as soon as possible. All right?
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for calling.
And I decided to call.
All
Thanks a
right.
lot.
Thank you so much for calling. That's all the time we have this morning for the Consumer Hour. We are going to make way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing